Hey, what's up? It's G-Ball Vision. Today we are diving into some of the best budget-friendly EDC gear, punching way above its price tag. Whether you're just getting started or looking to upgrade without emptying your wallet, I've got you covered. We're going to kick this video off with a folding knife coming from Artisan Cutlery. This is a new EDC from Ray Laconico and Artisan. These are going to come in right around the $60 price point, but you'll never see them there. Right now on Amazon, there's a 25% off coupon code, taking them down around $45, which is where you will see this particular version. Now, I will have this link down below in the description, along with everything else you see in today's video, and I'll put it in the pinned comment as well. This knife is, I think, for $45. There are some competitors out there at this price point, but this is going to be high on that list, especially considering it is a new release. We are looking at 3.6 inches of RPM 9 here on that clip point blade. We have a cutout for deployment, a nice sharpening choil. We have contoured and textured FRN here, done very well. The button plunge lock is fantastic, very solid, and a great deployment off that cutout. We do have a deep carry clip. It is going to be reversible. We have a backspacer here with an integrated lanyard post for the lanyard fans. I think this is a solid EDC right here at a very good price. Next up, we have the Nightcore EDC 23 here, and these are on a crazy sale right now. They're typically like $75, but on Amazon, they are down at $59, and that is pretty impressive for this flashlight here. We're looking at 2,500 lumens on the output as far as total output. This has an OLED screen here. You can choose which lumen you want before you actually put it into power. So that makes this really convenient. If you don't need a turbo or something of high lumens, you can select 15 or 65 and just click it on. Very, very nice. This does have a actual locking feature built in on the side. We have a little bit of grip here on both sides. Does come with a pocket clip here. Just a really solid little EDC light. It is going to be USB-C rechargeable here. This is a built-in battery, and this is going to make a great EDC knife. I always recommend having a rechargeable flashlight and some flashlights that can run off double or AAA as well. Next up, we have an EDC fixed blade here, and right now these are down at $52.99 on Amazon, typically right around the $60 price point. This is the Kaiser Buddy. This is a newer release for them. This does come with a small tech lock or faux tech lock. It does also have a Taco Kydex sheath here with tons of lashing points. This particular version is going to be coming in AEBL, 3 inches, drop point blade, nice sharpening choil. We also have the clear acrylic here. You can see the little dog footprint there. Looks really cool. Does come with a little lanyard here. This would just make, this isn't a bushcraft knife or a survival knife. This is just an EDC fixed blade. And if you're looking to get some good quality stuff, Kaiser is always a great option. And their new Kaiser Buddy here, great fit in and out of that sheath. You have a nice little ramp here. The undercut is good to get a solid grip on this. More of a 3-finger knife for me, but that lanyard comes in handy to wrap that pinky up. I think if you're looking for a mid-size EDC fixed blade, the Kaiser Buddy is definitely an option for you, and they come in a plethora of different configurations as far as what steel and what handle material to choose from. Next up, you're going to need a place to put all this stuff possibly, right? And for that, a high recommendation is the Daily Carry Co. pouch potato here. This is their full-size EDC pouch. We are looking at 500D Cordura here. For our material YKK zippers, this one I have not used yet. I do have a couple others that I use from Daily Carry Co. in different packs. We do have a place for some patches on the front and back side, nice panels. And then you can open this bad boy up and you do have a plethora of different ways that you can set this up. Tons of organization. You have a couple of larger pockets here that can kind of expand out. Then you got a couple of different lashing points here and here, as well as a zippered area back here. And it does come with a nice little RE there. That way, if you don't have any, you can get yourself started. These are going to come in right around $29.99 on Amazon. If I can find them at a lower price, maybe on their website, I'll also have that link down below. But I've seen them go as low as 25 and up to 30. But this is a really solid mid-size EDC pouch. So I'm hoping the deal is still up on this, but the Workos WKO3 on Amazon as of recording this has a 40% promo code plus an additional 20% off of the $32.99. So that's 60% off as long as the deal is still going. But I think you'll find these down below 30 no matter when you are seeing this video. The WKO3 here, it's a nice size. I would consider this a mid-sized EDC flashlight. Aluminum body. We do have the ability to charge this with USB-C. We are looking at a IP68 water rating here, and this is going to have a 1800 lumen output. It is a side switch here. You do have a magnetic base. You have a little lanyard hole here, and you can also remove the battery if you would like. And you can throw this in a battery charger, 18650, 3000 milliamp hour battery. Just a very standard flashlight. And I have long said Workos is one of the best when it comes to an affordable or budget-ended EDC flashlight. I think this WKO3 here is a fantastic option. Next up, I got another folder here for you. This is the TACRAY Tarkus, and the first time I ever heard about TACRAY, it was a collaboration with Knock Knives, and I knew they had potential back then, and they have recently put out one of the best, and I'm not kidding, the best slicing EDC budget knives. This is the Tarkus. They're going to come in around 25 bucks right now. I've seen them go up to 30 to 35, but I've seen them as low as like 23, 24, and that is where this guy is going to be falling at right now. And when I say a slicer, this thing is thin as hell here. Beautiful D2 blade. It has a PVD coating. A lot of people enjoy this folding knife right here. Great sharpening choil. We have a cutout for the deployment here. Very solid action on that crossbar lock. Crossbar lock is going to be dependable. It's going to be tough for you when it comes to an EDC. This is going to be a G10 handle with a laminate cross-cut carbon fiber, but at $25, I'm not going to be complaining about it, and the finishing work of it is very well done. Very comfortable in hand. We're looking at 3.5 inches of the D2, and then we do have a deep carry clip there. It's not going to be reversible, and that would be my only knock on this knife right here. But if you're right-handed, it doesn't matter. If you're lefty, you're used to carrying right-handed knives, but this is a solid little budget option for an EDC. Now, not something I venture into a whole lot, but watches I get asked about often, like what watch I'm wearing or what have you, or what's a good solid budget watch. And in the case of a solid budget watch, I always kind of go to Casio and G-Shock. I know that's kind of a lame answer, but there's a reason they are so popular. There's a reason the MDV 106 here has 50, 60,000 reviews on it. It's because it's a really solid, inexpensive watch. Right now, the MDV 106, they're going to be coming in around $45 at the lowest price point and around $60 for a little bit more expensive. Like this one's at $60, but they have an all black one that's down around $45, which is a fantastic price point for a watch like this. It's going to be tough, but it's going to look good on your wrist. This is a watch that I wear fairly often. If I'm not wearing my Citizen watch, this is the one I'll throw on. Occasionally, I'll throw my Casio G-Shock on if I'm going to be getting into some messy stuff. But if you want to get a nicer watch, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, the MDV 106 series from Casio is one of my favorites. Next up, you're going to need to be able to keep all your stuff up and running when you're out and about. And in regards to an EDC battery bank or something that's going to be very portable, this is actually a newer battery bank. I have a bunch from Nightcore, but this is one of my favorites and the one I often find myself using just because it's really convenient. These are on sale, down from 60. They're normally 60 bucks straight up. And you can pick these up on Amazon right now for $47. And this is a carbon fiber body. We're looking at 10,000 milliamp hours in this little guy here. It is lightweight. It works very, very well. It's a legitimate 10,000. You have a power button on the side with a battery indicator here, 4 different dots. You also have a built-in USB-C cable, which is fantastic. And then we have a USB-C in and out. So that is how you'll charge this thing up. But you can also run a USB-C from this and charge other devices. So say you have 2 phones or a set of headphones and your phone or whatever, you can charge 2 different devices at the same time. That built-in cord, though, is an absolute game changer. This is protected with this heavy like rubber coating here, and it fits right in the tail end and makes a nice little package. But if all your products run off USB-C, like my phone, my flashlights, my headphones, what have you, all I need is this battery bank and I'm good to go. I don't need any other cords or what have you. And if you want a dependable battery bank that's going to last you, not talking about the 2 for $25 deal that you can get. Of course, those are out there, but they're only going to last you for a little while. Why do that when you can go out and spend a little bit more and get something that's going to last you for a very long time? One of my favorite pens on the market, period. And yes, I'm talking about all the companies that are out there that make pens. Bastion has really come a long way over the last couple of years. I remember buying their aluminum pen a couple of years ago and was impressed, and they have only gotten better and better and better. And right here and right now, for 55 bucks, they have their titanium bolt action pen here. This is their slim, and it is an awesome pen. It's a mid-size, I would say. It's very light. It's got a nice pocket clip on it. The bolt action is fantastic. These are going to use ballpoint refills. I think any Schmidt will fit in these. Let me see what I got in here. Yeah, these are going to be Schmidt refills. I haven't even changed this one over yet. But very common refill, no issues with that. The machining is phenomenal on these, and they're going to be very affordable compared to some of the other brands that are out there. You're not going to find one under like 80 bucks. And to pick one up around 50, 55, I think right now they have a coupon code on this particular one, which should take it down closer to 50 bucks. But this is kind of a buy once, cry once type of thing. You get this pen and you'll have a pen that will last you forever. Next up, we're looking at another folding knife here, and this is one that I've long recommended to people that are looking for a budget knife and a budget folding knife, and these have come down way in price. I remember in 2022, I think I paid like $55 to $60 for this knife, and right now, the regular price is like 45 bucks, and sometimes you can find them for 40, but right now at 45, I think the SOG Terminus XR is a very competitive folding knife at that price. In comparison to the other couple of knives we've looked at today, I think this is right up there with them, if not maybe a little better depending on what you're looking for. We are looking at D2 that has a cryo treatment that's been done to it, and I can say that SOG's D2 is really, really good stuff, and I think others who have experienced and used their D2 will also agree. It's some of my favorite D2 across the board. Them and Off Grid, they do a phenomenal job along with Kershaw. Beautiful blade here, though. We have dual thumb studs and a flipper tab, and that's not something you see a whole lot of with a crossbar lock, but SOG was able to really kill this thing right here. Love the tabs that they use. They're very easy to get to, very easy to disengage this thing. It's got a stupendously good action. Is that a word? I don't know, but it works really good. We are looking at G10 that has texturing. We have a little G10 backspacer, steel liners, and we do have a deep carry clip that is going to be reversible, ultra deep carry in SOG fashion. Very comfortable mid-size EDC coming in at a fantastic price. Next up, we have the Off-Grid Knives Sidekick, and I got my hands on these, on a couple of these very early on. These are fairly new for Off-Grid, and I ran one through a ton of testing, and it just performed absolutely beautifully. These are going to typically retail for $79, but on Amazon right now, you can pick these up for $59. It does come with a Taco Kydex sheath that is beautifully laid out. Comes with this adjustable clip here, no matter which direction or however you want to do it. You can run it that way. You can switch it around for a lefty carry. And this has a beautiful fit. The undercut is absolutely perfect to get a full grip on this thing as you pull it out of the sheath. The ramp is done perfectly here. It's softened down. You get a nice push on it. Good fit in and out of the sheath there. This is exactly what I want to see. On top of that, we are looking at 14C 28N blade steel here, and they did a phenomenal job with the steel, with this blade shape. We have some jimping all the way up the spine here. You want to talk about the ultimate crossover EDC fixed blade. This is going to be one of them, no question, especially if you have a little bit larger hands. You have these textured G10 handles that are a little bit thicker, a little bit more robust, but that is perfect if you're looking for a crossover from EDC into the outdoors. This is going to be able to handle all your EDC tasks, and it'll handle some outdoor tasks, no problem whatsoever. I have a full video up on this fixed blade where I run it through a bunch of different tests, and it just performs very well. And the great thing is, it's not a huge fixed blade. We are going to be looking at a length of 7.65 overall, which means 4.25 for the handle length, 3.5 for the blade length. It's basically that perfect size to be in that crossover lane. And if you go over to Amazon and check out the Off-Grid Knives Sidekick, you'll actually see a little bit or the entire video that I made on this fixed blade on that particular page from Off-Grid. One of my favorite EDC fixed blades so far this year, and just one of my favorite fixed blades, period. You guys will have to let me know, what was your favorite item from today's video, and let me know what item that you've gotten recently that you wasn't expecting to be good or great, but it turned out to be worth picking up. And I forgot, these are made in Taiwan as well, guys. So you're going to be getting a solid OEM behind the fixed blade here, and a very solid company that will take care of you, no question about it. Off-Grid Knives, one of my favorites. That's no secret. Do me a favor, share this video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel here and you enjoy knife and EDC content, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe. I release videos like this every single day. I'd love to have you here. I'll pop up a couple of new videos on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.